Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nur Marifat, and in this video I would like to answer the question final test discourse analysis. Okay, let's go. Okay, the position of discourse analysis in the theory of linguistics. Universally know that discourse analysis is a primarily linguistic study. It begins by the development of the discourse analysis theory that is influenced by the developments of linguistic theories. It can be said the linguistic theory is the one of gives rise to the theory discourse analysis. Therefore, there are three submaterial. Example, traditional grammar, structuralism theory, functionalism. All the submateria is the process how discourse analysis come into being in the study linguistic. Okay, discourse analysis is a science that analyzes the use of language structures, while error analysis in language used to find out the deviation that occur. Discourse analysis in general, I know there are 2 points of view from Oxford English Dictionaries defines discourse analysis as linguistic, a method of analyzing the structure of the text or utterance longer that one sentence taking into account both of their linguistics content and their sociolinguistics context. Analysis performed by using this method, and the other hand is discourse analysis make effort to identify linguistic feature that characterize particular use of language, social as well as culture. Next, communicative competence is theory that has been introduced by Chomsky into discussion of language use, either second of foreign language learning in the early, and has a rules of grammar include phoneme, syntax, semantic, and the other. And there are 4 scope, namely grammatical competence, sociolinguistic, discourse, strategy. Language form is submateria. Form functionalism, it is related to by teaching language, but it doesn't enough to improve skill, and for function is the most important to how to use language when we are talking with someone else and make native can understand and our language is look natural. Exchange must have an initiation which can be addressed by a speaker in the form of statement, a question or a comment, and it will be responded to by the speaker's interculator in the form of word or action. Move is function. Each part in exchange is called move when the conversation continue. Discourse pattern is a form of grammatical arrangement which is divided into text pattern and sentence pattern. Speaking as interaction or conversation, speaking as traditional discourse or discussion, and performance speaking discourse or public speaking. Microanalysis focus on analyzing vocabulary and grammar, including cohesive relations and grammatical regularities in particular text. For instance, Halliday and Hassan developed lexical collection at the textual level. Besides macroanalysis, investigate the organization of text such as pattern and types. For instance, Hoy introduced the 3 kind of text pattern. Example, problem solution, general to specific, as well as claim counterclaim structures. Cohesion and coherence. Cohesion refers to the way in which a text is tied together by linguistic devices like grammar and vocabulary to set up construct relation of meaning within text. Meanwhile, coherence in a text is if its constituent sentence are constructed in a orderly fashion so that the reader can make sense of the entire text. Grammatical cohesive device, it seems like to use to be understood to create coherent text and that consists on four types: reference, substitution, ellipsis, and conjunction. Lexical cohesive device, it refers to vocabulary used to create coherent in text. The vocabulary is then called carrying out the function of lexical cohesion. Lexical cohesion occur when related word pairs join together to form a large group of related words that can extend fairly over sentence boundaries. Problem solution pattern. McCarthy claimed that problem solution pattern is a typical pattern of discourse and it's frequently found in advertising text which aims to convince consumers to solve their problem through the purchasing of the said product. This pattern consists of four functions. They are situation, problem, response, and evaluation. General to specific pattern refers to a way of developing written text by moving from a broad conversation about a topic to detailed description with more specific information in support of that topic. It is commonly seen in official language proficiency tests such as TOEFL. Claim counterclaim pattern refers to the structure. If ideas in a text in which a claim a statement of the truth of something, and counterclaim an opposing claim made to offset the previous claim, presented in a relation to a given issue. It is commonly used when the writer needs to show some doubt or uncertainty of a fact, such as in academic writings. Okay, in the next, describe how to analyze sentence pattern in discourse analysis. In discourse analysis, we analyze a sentence by use theme and rhyme. Theme to give predictable information or already known information, and rhyme to give unpredictable information or new information. Theme and rhyme is a way in which message is conveyed in a sentence. What factor to consider in selecting target discourse to be analyzed? To get required on relevant information on language use in context. Also explain why the factors are essential. First, situation. All of the facts, conditions, and events that affect someone or something at a particular time and in a particular place. 2. Claim an assertion of something as true, real, factual, or important. Reason. A statement of fact that explain why something is the way it is. Why someone does, think, or say something or why someone behave a certain way. Affirmation, statement or proposition that is declared to be true. Confirmation or clarification of the truth of validity of a prior judgment decision. Evaluation, the making of a judgment about the amount, a number, or value of something. Do you agree with saying the discourse analysis has significant contribution to English language pedagogy? Sure, I agree because Khadir 2016 points that the close relationship between discourse analysis foreign language education is very simple. Discourse analysis is concerned with the use of language in real communicative situation, and so is foreign language education. Therefore, the information on language use obtained from the analysis of discourse has been an inspiration for teachers and language practitioners that they use it as a source of reference to formulate the curriculum, to design syllabus, to prepare teaching material, and to determine language teaching methodology. I think that's all my answer for question final discourse analysis. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.